Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I just decided to film a tutorial for you guys because some of you guys wanted a tutorial on this look that I uploaded on my Instagram. This was actually a skincare video, but you guys were like, what is that look? So here I am, I'm just recreating it for you guys. It's just a really nice soft hint of purple. There's more of like a sienna undertone to it look that I just wore for work that day. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the tutorial and let's get started. Before I put anything on my face, I just wanted to let you guys remember that the video was filmed after I had work. So I had majority of Shiseido on my face, and that's just how it is. It's how it is, it's how it goes, because obviously I do work for Shiseido. So what am I gonna wear to work? Shiseido. Thank you so much. So let's go into the first thing. I already have primer on my face. I'm gonna go in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I'm just loving the way this makes my under eye look. It just makes it look brighter and more awake. Just so stunning. This isn't for everyone though. I know if you have a lot of texture, maybe you don't want to do this, but I'm not having a huge texture issue right now, but honestly, it all works out and it all just looks really good. Shiseido just launched their brand new foundation, which I don't have yet. I bought their new powder and their new concealer, but I just don't have their foundation. So I'm just gonna use their old one that they are discontinuing. You could still get it in stores, which is good, but it is going to get discontinued. So I have the Synchro Skin Lasting Liquid Foundation in the shade Golden 4. You know what's amazing about their new foundation and concealer launches? It actually gets really dark, and this Golden 4 shade right here is one of the darkest shades in their lines, and I'm not that dark, ma'am. So I'm glad that they finally expanded, they changed up the formula, and I'm just excited to finally try their new foundation soon. But so far, I still love the formula of their lasting foundation. Of course, it lasts on the skin a really long time, and it never feels heavy no matter how many layers I apply. I did buy the concealer on my own terms. I bought it at Sephora. Now this one is their Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer in 202 Light. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this under my eyes, forehead, chin, and nose, and wherever else I wanna highlight. I love the fact that Shiseido is now going a little bit more full coverage in their line, because I know they're trying to target a younger demographic, kind of like my age, and it honestly just makes sense. I love their newer complexion formula because it's infused with hyaluronic acid and it's also oil-free, and it just builds up super nice, doesn't get cakey, which I think that's exactly what I want in a foundation. And honestly, so far with me using the concealer and everything else on my face, it just makes the entire face look soft and smooth, and I haven't had any smile line issues or forehead issues, and that's a good sign. I am so happy Shiseido reformulated their powder formula, because their older powder definitely had flashback. So I'm so glad that they reformulated it. It's still a very finely milled powder, doesn't give flashback, thank Jesus. And it's just in a nicer packaging, honestly. So this is what it comes in. I have the Invisible Silk Loose Powder, and I have the Radiant version. They also just have a matte version. I thought the Radiant would be really nice because it gives you a subtle glow, kind of like the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's not going to completely mattify you, but it's still going to set the foundation, and it's also going to give you that vibrant effect. This also has a mesh netting, and I'm just using my Juno & Co. ES16 to just set that area. So since I'm using a majority of natural light, I think you can see what I'm talking about, where it's still going to give my under eye that radiant effect. Beautiful, right? I'm gonna do my brows off camera because I just feel like I do them in every single tutorial and I could just skip it. So I'll be right back with my eyebrows on, and we can now move on into the eyeshadow. Brows are on, they look dark, yes, but I have nothing on my eyelids. So we're gonna use the JackieAinaXABH Palette today. I only used, I think, 3 shades. Yes, I only used 3 mattes. So I used Ginger, Edges, and then Pinker. And then I'm gonna go in with a shimmer. That's another Shiseido product. So I'm gonna take Ginger on a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend that into my crease and up into the transition of my eye. In more of the crease area, I'm gonna take edges and I'm using a smaller blending brush for this. And I'm really going in that crease area because I really want this to be a little dark, to be quite honest. A little bit on the sultry side today. It's going to be bright, but this is gonna add the depth factor to the look. So this is kind of what you want right now. It's more of like an orangey, burnt sienna type smoky eye. Now I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush and I'm just gonna evenly coat the brush in pinker all around and then tap off a little bit of the excess. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to drag this all over the eye, right over that crease, right over that transition. And this is what is going to transform that burnt sienna to more of like a purpley look. And honestly, this is exactly why I like this palette. You could just sheer the colors out. You can transform the colors if needed. It's honestly just a life-changing palette. Life-changing, yeah, right. I'm so extra. It's life-changing. Jasmine, stop. And then to blend that brow bone, I'm gonna take a brush with the translucent powder and I am just going to run that right on the edge of the colors that we placed. For the shimmer on my eyelid, I'm gonna use one of my favorite cream eye products. This one is called their Aura Dew and this is in the shade Solar. So freaking amazing, so creamy. I think this low-key might be a little bit creamier and a little bit more pigmented than a Super Shock Shadow by ColourPop. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger and I'm just gonna go ahead and pack this on all over the eyelid. And then right at the edge, I'm gonna tap it so that the sparkles can just disperse a little bit instead of just staying in one place. Now that we have that on, let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm using my Marc Jacobs eyeliner in the shade Mist Me just to line my waterline. I'm gonna start off with pinker right on that lower lash line, right underneath that eyeliner. I'm gonna use a little bit of ginger on my blending brush and just blend that up and out, kind of like that. And of course, we can't skip out on the eyeliner. It's the most crucial part. Sometimes I'll skip it if I'm too lazy, but honestly, I love doing my eyeliner. Today I'm using my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. Eyeliner is looking pretty good today. You know what's so weird? When I have my eyes open, they're totally even, and then when I close my eyes, they're not even. But I'm just having a weird eyelid day today, so we're just gonna keep them open as much as possible and we're not gonna blink. But actually, let's go in and prep our lashes. I'm using the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. This might be my last time using it, to be quite honest with you. This barely has any juice left in it. I mean, when I take it out, it doesn't sound dry, because you know that sound. You know exactly what sound I'm talking about. But whenever I try and put it on my lashes, nothing transfers. So I'm just probably gonna throw this in my empties bag now after today and be done with it. While my lash glue dries, I'm going to go into my bronzer. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm using this on my Sigma F40 brush. I'm choosing this type of tone because I don't want it to take away from the eye look. For blush, I used the Miss Summer Peach by Catrice. This is their strobing blush. And I'm gonna take this on my Spicy Choco number 7. I love traveling with these brushes, which is why you don't really see me use them in tutorials. But I just thought, you know what, why not do something a little bit different? And I'm just gonna apply it. I love these type of hairs on the brushes. They just pick up the product really nice, and even though it might look uneven on the brush, when it goes on the skin, it's super even. I don't know how they do it, but it is just really, really nice. So it's like a full brush head on a mini handle. Genius. Before I go into highlight, let's add the lashes. I use the Lilly Lashes Mykonos. And whenever I go to work, I always feel like I'm gravitated towards using Lilly lashes, like my more expensive lashes, for some odd reason. Sydney got me this Benefit highlighter. This is their new one. This is Cookie. And this one says it's a golden pearl, super silky highlighter. I've been using it maybe for the past 3 days. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at it, ma'am. How can you say you're not impressed? It's really, really pretty. And even though it has like a slight peachy sheen to it, it does not look ashy on my skin, which is a huge plus. I'm gonna take that same color in the inner corners just to brighten up the look a little bit. Look at the way my skin is glowing. It just looks so freaking pretty. It's definitely a pearlescent sheen, like to the max. It's not glittery, although it may come off like that in some photos. It's not actually glittery. It's just super pigmented. For lips, I'm just gonna go in with my Real Her I Am Confident lip liner. And I know you've been seeing me use this recently, but look at how small it is. I'm almost done. Bear with me. Now I'm using one of the Shiseido lipsticks. This is their Visionary Gel Lipstick in the shade Cyber Beige. I am just obsessed with this color. I just found out the MAC Naturally Transformed lipstick is discontinued, so I've been trying to find a nude that was more warm toned. This one is more of like a salmony nude, which is a little bit different. It's not so olivey yellow, but it just complements the look. It's super hydrating, so if you're into that kind of feel, then this is definitely the lipstick that I would recommend. I don't know, truthfully, it's comfortable to me, and sometimes I can't be bothered with a liquid lip sometimes, so that's the reason why I like this formula, because it's a true cream lipstick, but it doesn't feel heavy or sticky. It's infused with hyaluronic acid, so it is going to seep into the lip and actually nourish it. And pretty much that's a completed look. I do need to do a little bit of setting spray though. So I'm gonna use my Catrice Long Lasting Prime and Fine Spray. Look at how much I have left. Look at that little bit down there. Yes. So I'm gonna try and use it all right now. Is this it? Yep, that was it. Yes, queen. Make sure you fan your face so that everything just dries evenly. All right, everyone, that wraps up this video. Hope you guys all enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned to all my tutorials. I love filming tutorials for you guys. So let me know what you guys like to see next. I am planning on some Halloween looks. Right now I have like a total of 3 that I definitely want to film for you guys, but I know that's not enough for me and my creativeness. And I think what I'm kind of struggling with right now is just finding ideas that are a little bit more unique and things that we haven't really seen. I thought about doing a vampire, and I was like, how many damn vampire videos do we even have on YouTube? So, you know, things like that. I sometimes just don't want to stick to something that's super classic and things that are already done. I kind of just want to go outside my comfort zone a little bit, kind of. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the tutorial nonetheless, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.